Well, we just saw some great highlights from the Football Federation of Tasmania. Why don't we now cross over to New South Wales and see how they're going, following footage courtesy of the Football Stars of Tomorrow show.
The main game from round 15 in the New South Wales Premier League brought together two teams with a proud and rich history in Australian football. Sydney United was at home to Sydney Olympic, with the locals looking to extend their unbeaten run under new coach Ante Rumora to 4 games. United had made one change from the side which beat Manly 2-1 in round 14, with Phil Macris coming in for the injured Simon Bell.
Yeah, they've included a few players since the transfer opened up a couple of weeks ago, so I think they're undefeated since then. But we're undefeated as well, so it will be a big game and hopefully the crowd will enjoy it.
Sydney Olympic had taken 7 points from their 3 previous matches in the wake of a mid-season recruitment drive. The most notable acquisition is Socceroo Nick Carl, who wore the green and gold against Uruguay the night before.
I don't think there's anything better, is there, than playing for your country. I was really happy I got 20 minutes. If I had my time again, I probably would have changed one thing in the game, but apart from that, I thought I did quite well. I played for Olympic when I was younger, so there's always been the rivalry there with Sydney United and Marconi and Olympic, so it should be a good one today.
Sydney Olympic made their intentions very clear in the first minute. Carl combined with another new signing, Noel Arate. In the 12th minute, promoted midfielder Lisandro Berges gave Olympic a dream start. Carlo Musumechi and Shannon Cole provided the vital build-up, and Berges let loose with a thunderbolt. However, 60 seconds later, Sydney United levelled terms. Lebanon Haliti made the damaging run before setting up striking partner Ben Vidage. This game lived up to all expectations. Sydney United's Todd Brodie was dangerous down the left flank. And teammate Jim Backus was also a handful, but the score stayed at 1-1. In the 20th minute, Carl and Arate combined, only for the Socceroo to be denied by a spectacular save from United keeper Justin Pasfield. Just a minute later, the game changed complexion again. Haliti provided the all-important lead-up before Vidage composed himself a second time to give Sydney United a 2-1 advantage. More chances were created, but the desired results were not forthcoming. 6 minutes before the half-time break, Sydney Olympic drew level. Shannon Cole's free kick was met by Emmanuel Zunino. It was now 2-2. The most controversial moment in the game would have a huge bearing on the final outcome. 3 minutes into the second half, Vidage made a gallant attempt to give Sydney United the lead for a second time. But Arate cleared the ball despite the Sydney United protests that it had crossed the Olympic goal line. It would have a telling effect because Sydney Olympic found a way through again in the 70th minute with arguably the move of the match. Second half substitute Tarek Elrich took off down the right before setting up Arate. Sydney Olympic was back in front and could have scored again through Elrich, but Pasfield kept him at bay. There would be no way back for Sydney United. Sydney Olympic prevailed 3-2.
Yes, it was a great game. It was end-to-end. Both teams played for the win. It was physical, it was technical, it was a good game for the fans to watch.
Well, we've got news that Manly beat Marconi, so we're only 2 points out of the 4, so we've still got a very good chance and we're going to keep plugging away.
Why don't we now have a look, and this is the first time on the Australian Premier League Football Show. It is my pleasure to cross to Football West with all the ladies.